But no, hell no.
Sorry, Will Ramos and Papa Emeritus are probably not going to be found in a bed together.
If you had, come on, God, I don't even want to do that. I feel bad doing that.
I know it does feel weird because you're like, well, they might see this.
Yeah, I don't want to.
They'd be like, no, don't put that on my name.
I mean, Lil Nas might be okay.
Yeah.
All right, stop.
Hey, blast off, I can talk my ass off. Hey, Smokey, what you seen, and I'll tell you what I saw. Hollywood, what you think, and I'll tell you what I thought. And we can talk about it all when we hear on Trash Talk. Hey.
What's going on, everybody? We're back with another episode of the Trash Talkers podcast.
We made it.
We made it, Smoke.
Yeah, we did.
What's up, broski?
Oh, man, a lot. Wild times, man, wild times. It's almost Christmas. I took a physical this week, man.
No, you did.
I had a physical.
Please tell me you passed.
I did, yeah. I passed it, man.
Did they grab your...
Yeah, absolutely.
Did they still make you turn your head left?
Yep.
What's the reasoning for that?
So you're not coughing in their face. That's why you turn your head. It really has nothing to do with it. You just turn your head so you're not coughing in their face.
That makes sense. I never knew that.
Oh, yeah.
Well, now we all want to know. Did you pass?
Yeah, I passed. Yeah, easily.
Did you?
Yep. The older I get, I'm like, oh, God, every time I take one, I'm like, I'm going to fail something. I have to. But
I'm going to have high blood pressure. I'm going to have high sodium.
My vision's got to be
off.
Yeah.
God dang, my right arm's got to be longer than my left arm.
Yep.
Something's got to be wrong.
Reflexes ain't working like they used to.
They're going to hit that. You know how they get the hammer and hit it. They're going to like, sir, your leg should be hitting. And then you just involuntary foul.
I know. I always think about that too. Like they're just gonna do it, and I'm not gonna react, and I'll be like, oh, yeah, working. Look,
I meant to
great.
do that. I meant to do that. What did I do? You know what? This isn't nothing interesting, but I found out that if you get like so I was never a fan of like the frozen pizzas you get from the grocery
like
store,
you know?
Yeah, like
Totino's or whatever. Yeah.
I found out if you get just like some like actual cheese that comes in the bag, like some sharp. Yeah. But if you actually sprinkle some cheese on there, put it in the microwave, pull it out, and then fold it.
I do it in the oven. But
I'll
get like the pizza sauce and add a little extra sauce on it, and then put the cheese on top. Even add some extra meat or whatever.
Hell, you can add whatever you want.
Yeah.
I just can't do the oven because that's an extra 15 minutes when I can be done at 2.
You can't wait, huh?
No, I can't wait.
I don't know. It gets all soggy in the microwave.
Man, I'm ready to eat now.
They used to have like special boxes with the metallic thing under it where you can actually cook it in there and it'd be more crispy.
I do remember that.
Yeah, I don't know if they do that anymore, but
I think that's a certain brand, actually.
Probably,
I think so. But yeah, Trash Talkers, listen, today we are talking about the top 5 rumors, and this is coming from Ranker.com. And again, guys, after these top 5, there are more than top 5 from Ranker.com that we are going to read. If you guys want us to do a part 2 of this, we can.
Absolutely.
You just guys let us know you guys let us know down in the comment section. Also, later on in the comment section, god damn, I'm all over the place.
Later on in the video.
Later on in the video, we also do WTF, which doesn't stand for what the. It stands for.
What the Florida.
It stands for What the Florida. And what that is you leave your birthday. We don't care about the year, just leave your month and the day, and we'll read the craziest stories that come out on your birthday.
From Florida.
100%. Also, we read the top 3 comments. Shall we start with that?
I think so.
Let's do it. All right, so top 3 comments from last podcast. Okay. So the first one comes from, or the number 3 most liked comment from last podcast comes from Palazzo1113. Says, I call Cracker Horror Barrel. Okay. It's a mixed bag for real. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's terrible, but my worst experience at Waffle House, personally now, was still pretty damn good. If a dude or a woman with a cigarette behind the ear is on the grill and they're complaining loudly about having to work on their day off, your food is about to be amazing.
Exactly.
That is a fact.
That is so true.
That is a fact. Look, man, I wish I had a secret. She put it. What you want? No, what kind of? Look, we got scrambled or sunny side. What kind you want? All right, you want bacon or sausage? All right, you want ham? What? All right.
Over easy. Hey, can you do over easy? All right, I got you.
Right then. All right, I'll be back. And then, ma'am, I asked for orange juice 30 minutes ago. Boy, we ain't got no damn orange juice.
I told you that.
But that food,
yup,
gonna be slapping.
It is, man. That's the best times.
The number 2 most liked comment from last podcast is from Krista Speck. Shout out to Krista Speck. Krista Speck says, "Aw, Smokey, hope your cat gets better. Mine's been hella sick too and been going through it. Much healing energies coming your way, friend."
I hope your cat gets better. Next comment.
I just left a moment of silence there. Moment of silence. All right, the next, the number 1 most liked comment comes from Mark Flower 8885. Mark Flower 8885 says, "Kraftwerk were huge and many artists referenced them as influence. Their live shows were epic with the electronic imagery and technology they used. They're an acquired taste, but they lasted a long time until the members started passing away. They're originally from Dusseldorf in Germany."
Oh, Dusseldorf.
Dusseldorf.
Yeah.
Did we bring that up?
Yeah, we talked about Kraftwerk. Yeah. They were one of the top artists in electronic, or was it electronic or techno or whatever it was?
Industrial, maybe?
Yeah, whatever the genre was that we covered, yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, because we talked about how there's all these others, Daft Punk and whatever, but Kraftwerk was a band that we never heard of, but somehow they were number 1 in the genre.
Guys, go check out our last podcast. It was a pretty interesting. But Smoke Talk today.
Yeah.
Top 5 rumors in music.
Oh, this is gonna be a juicy one.
To be true. And again, guys, there's more to this according to Ranker.com. Am I correct?
Ranker.com, yes.
According to Ranker.com. If you guys want a part 2 of this, let us know. If not, if the comments don't suffice in this podcast, then we will move on to another.
Yes.
My brain is mush today, dude.
Yeah.
Well, so number 1, shall I go first?
Yeah, you want to go first?
Yes, I will. So the number 1. Here's number 1. All right, is Charles Manson wrote a song for the Beach Boys.
The Beach Boys, yes. I know of this story, absolutely.
He did Helter Skelter.
No, he was the inspiration for the movie Helter Skelter. Helter Skelter was a song by the Beatles. Yes, but he actually had no part in the song.
Wait, so who made it first? Who made Helter Skelter first? The Beatles?
I think it was the Beatles song was first. See, it had to be first because Charles Manson was so inspired by the song Helter Skelter that he actually had this moment of psychosis where he would listen to the song and thought they were talking to him and giving him secret messages to start this apocalyptic event. It's crazy.
And out of all that, he wrote a song for the Beach Boys.
He did, because he was an aspiring musician.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, and he actually became friends. I'll let you read the synopsis and then we'll talk
Quick
about
synopsis says, the rumor has been bouncing around for a while, and it's somewhat true. Charles Manson wrote a song in hopes of making a career as a singer/songwriter and ended up sharing it with the Beach Boys drummer Dennis Wilson. Wow. They worked on the song together in Wilson's studio, where Manson demanded that they not change the song. However, while the basics of the song stayed the same, Wilson ended up changing some of the lyrics, the title, and its musical style before featuring as its song on the B-side of the Beach Boys album. Imagine recording a song with Charles Manson.
Yeah.
He's in the studio with you. Don't you change the damn title to this song. Don't you change the rhythm to this song.
Okay.
You're part of the Beach Boys.
Yes.
I'm Marilyn. I'm freaking Charles Manson.
Yeah.
You know what,
of course,
bro? I won't change it.
At that time, nobody really knew who he was. He was just an aspiring musician. No one knew that he was capable of the devious works that he was going to commit in the future. But apparently, he wasn't too happy with the entire experience.
What do you mean?
That Wilson, he changed pretty much the entire song. Like, he still used the song, but he
Well-
changed most of the song. And
So hold on, what's his name? I want to give him props.
Wilson.
Wilson. Come on here.
Uh,
Or Dennis Wilson.
Dennis Wilson,
So
yes.
so Dennis. So Charles Manson's over with Dennis Wilson.
Mm-hmm.
Dennis Wilson uses somewhat of what Charles Manson does.
Yeah, apparently. They recorded the song, I guess, and Dennis Wilson, after Manson left,
Switched up
changed
a
up a lot of the song.
And Charles Manson
still
wasn't
used
okay
it on
with
the album.
Charles Manson wasn't okay with it.
I don't think so. No, I think he held a grudge against them for that. And I don't know if Manson actually got credit on the album for writing part of the song or not.
Should he?
It depends on how much, that's a good question for us. If you go back, say you work on this song with Billy P or
Yes.
someone from our past, and
Why are we bringing up Billy P all the
He's
time?
the
Bring
most
up another
accessible
artist
man.
from our clique.
Me.
No, okay, me, sure.
Yeah, certified.
No, that wasn't me.
Yeah,
Yes.
he was certified. Certified stands for I whip.
The white boys I roll with blacker than all y'all. Go ahead.
But say you were with me working on a song in the studio, and he leaves, and you're like, man, that verse was terrible, but I like the hook that he had. I'm just gonna sing the hook that he wrote, and take his verse off of it, and put out this song. Do you give him credit for songwriting?
I would say so.
I think so. But
I would say so.
I don't know if he actually got it or not.
The reason I say that is because if Charles Manson did not exist, then Dennis Wilson would not have that.
That certain song.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you would have to. I mean, hell, whether it's 3, 5, 10, 15%, royalty that he gets from that particular song, which I mean, in my opinion, I think he deserves it, because if that person did not exist, then
That song wouldn't exist.
exactly, that's how I look at it.
Yeah. You ever listen to any Charles Manson music?
I have heard Helter
I've heard.
Skelter.
No, not Helter Skelter. He didn't have anything to do with the
No,
song.
well, I've heard his version of Helter Skelter.
I didn't know he did a version of it.
Yes, Charles Manson has a version Helter Skelter
Oh,
himself.
I didn't know that. I knew he was inspired by it. I didn't know he actually
You were
recorded
not-
a version.
You are not finna say I'm crazy on camera.
I didn't say it.
I just gotta make sure
I
I'm
agree
not.
with you if you know that.
I gotta just make sure I'm not going crazy. Hold on.
There was a movie called Helter Skelter about Charles Manson.
I'm pretty sure I heard.
He might have did a cover of it. Who knows? I would like to know that too.
Holy crap! Maybe I am going.
Yeah, I think you're thinking about the movie
Shit.
Helter Skelter.
Am I going crazy?
Oh, maybe that's a Mandela, a personal Mandela. Sorry, we get it. We know the definition of Mandela effect.
Go ahead. I'm waiting to finish.
I heard some of his music. He put out a couple albums.
He wasn't that good, from what
Nah, he wasn't the greatest artist, no, but he was capable of making music. He was not the best, no, but I think a lot of his lyrics rambled a little bit.
You know what? And we're not trying to make this a Charles Manson episode at all, but he didn't kill anyone.
Yes, I know.
He didn't kill anyone.
Yeah, that was always his argument, if you will.
I know,
for
but
his paroles.
look, you show up in front of a judge with a swastika and saying that you are the son of God.
I
Look,
don't think he ever wanted to be released. I really don't.
What do you mean?
Because you ever listen to the recordings of his parole hearings?
I have heard some.
He says some of the wildest
Outlandish.
stuff. Yeah. He'll go in there and look right at them and like, if I started killing everybody, there wouldn't be anybody left. If I really wanted to kill people, I would kill everyone.
Lord.
And they're like, do you want to be free or not?
All right, what we got for next on this topic of rumors of music that happen to be true?
All right, this one says Michael Jackson wrote music for Sonic the Hedgehog 3.
Listen to me. I am a very avid video gamer. I've been playing video games since, Atari, then Nintendo, then Sega Genesis.
Sega, yeah, that's the Sonic.
That's where Sonic comes
Yeah.
in. Now, Sonic 3 was on Sega, but I think you had to have the adapter to play Sonic 3, because you had Sonic 1, Sonic 2, Sonic and Knuckles, and then you had to have the adapter. I could be wrong. Gamers out there, let me know. But
Now, my question, though, is Michael Jackson performed a lot of music written by other people.
I've actually heard this.
did he ever actually write songs?
Wait, what is the title of what you just read?
The title is Michael Jackson wrote music for Sonic the Hedgehog 3.
Did he ever write music?
Yeah, good question, because you would think he had the capability, right? I mean, he was in the Jackson 5. Like, they all participated in making music.
No, he participated in performing music.
Yeah, he did.
He didn't participate in making music.
Yeah. Was he capable of writing music?
So, Joe Jackson over there, like, God dang it! You gonna sing this right today, boy!
Joe probably wrote half of it.
Joe wrote Sonic the Hedgehog 3.
Many believe that Michael Jackson might be the greatest pop star of all time, which we talked about that in a previous podcast. And Sonic the Hedgehog is one of the most successful video game franchises of all time. But what you may not know is that Michael Jackson actually wrote music for the 1993 game Sonic the Hedgehog 3. The rumor began with one young man who obsessively pored over MJ music and Sonic the Hedgehog background music and discovered that they sounded way too similar to be just a coincidence. After years of existing only as an internet rumor, in January of 2016, the composers for the soundtrack confirmed that the King of Pop really did write music for the Sega game.
Bro, that game probably came out in 1997, 98, 93? And it was confirmed in 2016?
Yes.
Jesus.
So for that long, they never let out that Michael Jackson actually wrote the music.
Bro, I'm going to keep it real with you. You know how much royalties Michael Jackson probably got off of that?
And if he were still with us today, he probably wouldn't even remember it.
He'd be like, yes, I wrote that. Like, dude, there's a big story. Here's another video game thing.
Uh-huh.
Mike Tyson's Punch-Out.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure I'll say 60% of people here have played Mike Tyson's Punch-Out on Nintendo.
Yeah.
Mike Tyson just signed a likeness and what's the other likeness and
image and likeness.
Image and likeness deal. Yeah. To where yes, you can use my face, you can use my body, you can use my likeness and who I personify. Mm-hmm. And he didn't think it would do anything.
Yeah.
So they said, okay, sure, we'll use that. Turns out this game sold millions.
Yes.
And he's like, damn, that was a loss. Granted, Mike Tyson is doing very, very well right now.
Yeah.
But if he would have been like,
he took the upfront deal.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. If you would have took he took a 360.
Yeah.
If you would have took the royalties and if you would have took all the things that come with that, you know, the branding and the production and the music, it's called Mike Tyson's Punch-Out.
The crazy thing is that when it was released in Japan at first, it didn't consist of Mike Tyson. He was not in the game. They wanted to sell it to American audiences or American gamers, and they actually added him as what would you call it? A licensing.
How the hell do you know this?
I watched a documentary on Mike Tyson's Punch-Out.
Of course. Of course.
So I want to say, what was the big? It was the one right before.
Don't say Ivan Drago.
No,
that was a
the
fictional
Japanese
character.
guy that was right before Mike Tyson.
Antonio Inoki?
No, in the game. Who was the guy right before Mike Tyson? It was the Japanese guy. I believe he was the big boss instead of Mike Tyson. And then when they released it in America, Mike Tyson became the big boss.
Damn it! Now you want me wanting to.
I know. I keep wanting to say E Honda, but that's Street Fighter.
100 hand slap. Yeah, but that's interesting with Michael Jackson because he actually wrote that. That's crazy. Yeah. And if Mike Tyson was like, I don't think this is going to be as big as I think it is, and I'm sure my Mike Tyson impression is terrible, but you guys can use my face.
Yeah.
Turns out it's one of the biggest games ever.
Yeah.
And he
could have made so much more off of it.
Much more. Okay, to the next one.
Yeah.
I actually know this one.
Mm-hmm.
So Tupac Shakur's friends, and I know this Ranker.com says Tupac. So it's Tupac Shakur's friends smoked his ashes. Yes. Now, I know the friends that they're talking about. They're talking about the Outlaws.
Yes.
This is actually a true story.
Mm-hmm.
So
one of the Outlaws confirmed it.
On Vlad TV. Shout out Vlad TV. Me and Smokey will be guests on there coming in the very near future. But for him, to say, hey, when I go, I want to be cremated. We're talking about one of the most. You may think Tupac is not a great rapper. You may think Tupac is not a rapper that was top of the charts. But at the end of the day, you have to say that Tupac was one of the most influential people of that era. Yeah. Screw what he did for a living. Screw if he was an actor. Just as a person, the way he spoke. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like the way he things with that authority. Yes. Till the people rock with Tupac so much that they believe this dude is on an island somewhere in Cuba alive.
Yeah, and you can find videos all over the internet of a guy with gray hair and dreads or whatever that looks like Tupac that people claim is still Tupac.
Look, man, let Pac rest. Let Pac rest, man. Listen,
if he is on an island somewhere, he wanted to rest. He wanted to be away from the limelight.
And listen, to people who aren't updated on this, but listen, if you're in the hip hop community, everyone knows Orlando Anderson killed Tupac. He was a rolling crib. You know, he was the guy that Tupac and Suge Knight jumped at the Mike Tyson fight Mike Tyson fight in Las Vegas. Now, Keefe D, if you guys know Keefe D, just do some research. You guys can catch up on this. Keefe D just got arrested for telling, hey, there is no statute of limitations. Am I saying that right?
Yeah, statute of limitations.
Statute of limitations in Las Vegas. So Keefe D literally just got arrested and is facing 20 years because he happened to be in the car with his nephew, Orlando Anderson, who pulled the trigger and shot at Suge Knight and Keefe D. So people love Tupac so much that we still jam his music. We still have his...
kids are still wearing his t-shirts.
Yes.
Yeah, it's crazy. Of course, a lot of the kids don't know the music. Like we see with a lot of bands and rappers.
I'm going to call cap on that, Smoke. You know how you always say, how do kids know?
Oh, I know there's a lot that do. But it's much like, you see the kids with the Nirvanas or the Megadeth shirts, A lot of them don't know the music. They just know that it's cool to wear those shirts.
I'm going to still call cap on that.
No, you can't say that every one of them do.
No, I'm not going to say every. I won't say every. But I guarantee you can go up to... You've said this out of your mouth yourself.
Yeah, Billie Jean.
Billie Jean. How does a 12-year-old know that?
Yeah, they do.
Go to a 10-year-old and say... California love.
Yeah, a lot of them are going to.
But how do they know that?
I'm still telling you, usually it's your parents, you grow up on the music, right? We do music from the 70s that we weren't alive for as kids.
Facts.
But, like I said, there is a trend where kids will wear the shirt. Like, there's a clip that I saw a while back, like a few years ago, of a girl. They were like, can you name any Nirvana songs? She had a Nirvana t-shirt on.
I do that to every person I see.
Can you name any Nirvana songs? She said, I thought this was a clothing line.
Oh my Lord. Dude, I do that to... listen, you can call me a douchebag if you want to, but every time I see someone out and they're wearing a Metallica shirt or a Megadeth shirt or a Rush shirt or a Tool shirt or an AC/DC or a Surreal shirt, I'm like, can you just name me one song? If you name me one song, I just want to know.
Yeah.
And I've never met one person to name one song. Not one.
Not one?
Not one. Huh. But you know what? That goes back to the Michael Jackson thing. It's like people are saying, have you seen the conspiracy theory that Michael Jackson hopped out the van with the thing over his head and they said, I faked my death?
Oh, no. I didn't see that.
You've never seen that?
Nah.
Wow. There's a conspiracy out that Michael Jackson's still alive. And he hopped out the van.
Every famous person who dies, he's still alive somehow.
To me, that's the like you're bigger than music. Like we want you to still be here.
Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, like Tupac, like
Michael Jackson,
even Kurt Cobain. I'm sure is still alive somewhere on an island.
Wow, that's one I've never heard. I've never heard anyone say Kurt Cobain.
I bet there's somebody on the internet saying it.
Trash talkers. Is there anybody out there that believes that?
Send us that video.
Please send us that one. Absolutely. What you got for the next one, Smoke Dog?
All right, the next one happens to be Ozzy Osbourne will apparently bite the head off more than a bat. I think I know this story too. If I know where they're headed here.
Wait.
So we know. Wait.
I can't let you just ride over that without Michael Jackson.
Oh, did I say Michael Jackson?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, Ozzy Osbourne.
Ozzy Osbourne.
Yeah.
Will apparently bite more.
Yeah, apparently bite the. the bet. Let me restart.
Yeah, run that back.
Ozzy Osbourne will apparently bite the head off more than a bat.
Break it down to me.
All right, so we know the story about him biting the head off the bat or whatever.
Was it a real bat though?
Yes, at some point there was. He had fake bats that he bit the heads off of, and there was a real bat somehow involved. I'd have to go back and revisit the story, but he ended up with a real bat in his hand and bit the head off of it.
Okay.
But wasn't there a story about him doing it to a dove at some
I
point?
heard that too. Or was that a Mandela effect?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering at this point.
God, man.
We've all heard the story of Ozzy Osbourne biting the head off of a live bat while on stage. Yes, we have. But that wasn't the first time Ozzy decapitated a flying friend.
Oh!
Apparently, when first meeting with Columbia Records in 1981, Ozzy took a live dove with him to the meeting and bit its head off in front of horrified executives.
Smokey, I got one question for you.
That wasn't even on stage.
No, I got one question for you.
Yeah.
This is going to be one of the most serious questions I've ever asked you here on the Trash Talkers podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Why?
I don't even know that Ozzy could tell you why. Why'd you do that, Ozzy? Oh, this is bad. But I was doing drugs.
All right, cool. run it. And you can't even write that down what he said, so that no one knows why.
So your speech was like bad. When it is, they knew about the bad things. We got the dove. It's got a dove here. It's a bit head off the dove.
Did you catch that? All right, appreciate it, Ozzy. Thank you for your time.
Imagine him in court and the stenographer's like. You read it back, it's like
dude, no. What if that stenographer's so good that they're actually typing it out perfectly? That'd be great, dude. Hey, shout out Ozzy Osbourne, man.
Yeah.
All right, so the last one, guys, on this one here is David Bowie and Mick Jagger were found naked in bed together.
This might be one that I don't think I've heard before. I'm trying to remember if maybe it was in the comments.
First of all, we want to say there's nothing wrong with that.
Oh, yeah.
If that's what you want to do, that's what you want.
But the combination of these two artists seems weird.
Yes, for David. Wow, David Bowie.
Yeah. Now, David Bowie almost feels like I would believe that more than Mick Jagger, right?
No, it kind of makes me think Mick Jagger might be into something David Bowie's into.
Yeah.
And David Bowie might be into something that Mick Jagger's into.
Yeah.
So, look, we ain't going to put smut on their name. Let's not. Let's
see what the story says.
All right, so the synopsis says David Bowie was one of the most sexually ambiguous musicians. So it's no surprise that there are countless rumors regarding his love life. But one that definitely seems to be true is that he and Mick Jagger were found in bed together naked. David Bowie's first wife, David Bowie's first wife, Angie, claims that she found the two rock icons passed out and unclothed in bed together. Wow. Maybe. Listen, I don't care how many mushrooms, I don't care how many drugs, I don't care how much weed, I don't care how many we take. Y'all ain't finna catch me and this dude in bed together. It ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen. I don't care what y'all put in front of us.
I never lost control of
my sexuality. I've never, dude.
Like, I just did so much, I don't even know what sexuality I was anymore.
No, right? Even with the opposite sex, there's some things I'm like, I'm good on that. I'm good on that. I'm good.
I can't really participate in that.
I'm good on that one. And that was true.
Apparently, according to Ranker.
Rank.com.
Yes.
And
Angie.
Is it Ranked or Ranker?
Ranker.
Sorry.
Yes. And David Bowie's first wife, Angie, also says it.
Imagine two of the biggest rock stars at one point.
So if that were to happen today, who would it be?
Post Malone
and Lil Nas X.
I would cut. All right, no. Let's do.
I was thinking somebody androgynous.
That's what I'm trying to think of. But and I was gonna say rock stars, but
yeah,
who are the big rock stars right now? I mean,
You don't cover a lot of
look. You are not finna disrespect my dog Will Ramos. Shout out. We are not finna disrespect my dog Will Ramos.
No,
if y'all haven't seen the interview I did
Papa
with Will
Emeritus,
Ramos,
no, we can't go.
We ain't gonna do that. But if y'all haven't seen the interview I did with Will Ramos, go to the interviews playlist on the Trash Talkers playlist tab. You guys can check it out. But no, hell no.
Sorry, Will Ramos and Papa Emeritus are probably not going to be found in a bed together.
If you had. Come on. God, I don't even want to do that. I feel bad doing that.
I know, it does feel weird because, you're like, well, they might see this.
Yeah, I don't want to
They'd be like, no, don't put that on my name.
I mean, Lil Nas might be okay.
Yeah.
All right, stop. Look, man, let's get into some WTF, which doesn't stand for what the... It stands for what the...
Florida.
Yes, it does. Guys, again, leave your birthday down in the comment section and just leave your month and your day, and we will read what crazy story happened on your birthday. And if we missed your birthday on the previous episode, we will get to it 100%. Now, Smoke Dog.
Yeah.
What the Florida? You ready for this?
I'm ready.
Shout out to Rocky and Angel. Rocky and Angel's birthday is May 6th.
All right, May 6th.
What the Florida? May 6th, Rocky and Angel.
All right, we'll go with this first one right here. It doesn't look too bad. Florida man punches Jimmy John's employee because his sandwich took too long. Wasn't freaky fast enough.
You said 5 minutes. It's been 4 minutes ago. Stop it. What's wrong?
Your advertisement says freaky fast.
I bet dude, he's the kind of dude that be like, 3, 2, bing bong, 1. You 1 minute, 1 second late.
Boca Raton resident, a man who enjoys an efficiently prepared submarine sandwich. I like that.
Submarine sandwich.
After a long night of drinking, was arrested Saturday night after punching a Jimmy John's employee in the face for not making his sub freaky fast enough.
Damn.
I mean, I can keep reading if you want.
No, listen, that's effed up, dude. For you to. All right, we gotta play a game here, Smokey.
Okay.
We gotta play. We've kind of dismissed this game, but we gotta play this.
Yeah.
One. Drugs are mental illness.
Well, they did say after a long night of drinking.
God damn, and alcohol is a drug.
Yes, it is. Hell of a drug at that.
Listen, we are from the days when you could get pizza. If your pizza didn't show up in like 20, 30 minutes or 20, 30 minutes or less, then you get it free.
Yeah.
I don't think they run those advertisements anymore.
Doubt it. Remember the Turtles? Pizza
Yes.
got 30 seconds.
Man, those are the good old days. But with inflation these days, I'm sure that does not exist anymore.
Probably not. No.
I'm sure. But
not with traffic also.
Hell, in Atlanta?
No.
All right, bro. Your pizza's going to be there in 7 hours. You know, I'm just going to make it. I can literally roll the dough out myself.
I got one of these microwave pizzas.
Yeah, I'll be all right. We good.
Don't worry about it.
We good. So, Rocky and Angel, that was your What the Florida.
Yeah.
Okay, God dang it, my bad. I actually forgot one of the top
Oh, well, read it now.
You know what? Shout out Shan LX5. She was actually the second. She says, from the last podcast we did, what was the title of our last podcast?
It was the top artists in each genre.
That's right.
Yes.
So Shan, I apologize I didn't get to your comments, but she had the number 2 actually.
Yeah.
And it was Joan. It's pronounced Joan Bees, but she said pronounced Joan Baez or Baez.
Yeah, that's right.
And Hope Cosmo feels better soon. So
yeah.
Okay. All right. So number 2, birthday for What the
Florida.
Yes, is from Christy Lysdale 1815. Shout out Christy Lysdale 1815. Her birthday. Shout out to all my Aries out there. I'm April 7th, and Christy Lysdale's What the Florida is April 11th.
11th. All right.
Shout out to you, Christy Lysdale 1815. Let's see what you're.
Right. I just went it straight. I didn't even read it.
Let's see
straight to the first one. Florida man threatens to destroy everyone with an army of turtles. Police say.
Speaking of pizza,
Pizza Dude's got 30
seconds.
Brevard County. A Florida man is awaiting trial after screaming obscenities and threatening to destroy everyone with an army of turtles, according to police.
God dang it, these freaking turtles are gonna... God dang it, I gotta snap a turtle and bite somebody's heads off.
I'll leave out his name. He was 61, was jailed in...
61?
61? Jailed in Brevard County, facing multiple charges of breaching the police, misusing 911, and resisting an officer with violence.
With the turtles?
It says he was yelling out obscenities constantly, calling himself a saint, saying his turtle army will destroy them, and stating they would all see what happened in an hour.
Let's keep it real. This is Master Splinter.
Master Splinter.
This is Master Splinter.
Who else has an army of turtles?
Look, 61 is not old, first and foremost. But again, I've said it once.
Splinter
I said it.
probably was 61.
He might have been about 61.
Yeah,
he might have been.
Old dude.
But in my opinion, you're not old until you're 75 or plus. And even then, you still have a soul that can be whatever age you want it to be. Mm-hmm. But being 61, you were old enough to know that them damn turtles ain't going to do nothing to the damn... They got ARs. I don't know. Michelangelo and Raphael might.
If you can teach them ninjutsu, we might be talking about something.
We might be talking.
We need some ooze though. Gotta have the ooze.
I thought the ooze was bad for the turtles.
No, that's what turned them into Yeah, because they weren't born and just became human-like for some reason.
Is there a picture of this guy? I'm sure this is Master Splinter.
No.
That's Master Splinter. Come on, bro. Come on, dog. Come on, man.
He might be Master
That
Splinter.
might be Master Splinter.
It might be.
Listen, hold on. Shout out to you. Hold on. I need to give you a shout out again. Shout out to you, Christy Lysdale 1815. Look this up on your birthday and tell me that is not Master Splinter.
Apparently, he committed several incidences that night. He left the building but called 911 while at a 7-Eleven and again threatened the dispatch officer. Police report states he told the dispatcher over the phone that I needed to leave now or you will all be sorry you effed with me.
Damn it, he didn't bring up the turtles.
But he called himself a saint also. So, drugs or mental illness? Mental illness.
Yeah, yes. We were thinking the same thing. All right, you ready for the last one?
Yes.
Again, guys, leave your birthday down in the comment section. We love doing What the Floridas. These are great. It's just amazing that we can literally put any day in. Yes. And so, shout out to our Floridians, but god damn, y'all some crazy motherfuckers down there, man.
Oh, there is multiple stories for every date of the year.
Multiple. Okay, you ready for the next one?
Yes.
Smokey, What the Florida?
Uh-huh.
Again, I'm sorry. Shout out Salon 2011. Smokey, What the Florida? December 18th. Again, shout out Salon or yeah, you would say that's Salon, right?
Salon. Yeah.
Shout out Salon 2011. Shout out Salon 2011. What the Florida? December 18th.
December 18th. Ooh, this is very recent.
Oh God, here we go.
Florida man repeatedly threw Christmas tree at wife because she asked him to help with dinner.
I'm done.
Yep.
I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm out.
All she asked was to help with dinner. Like, it's just dinner, bro. Let's see. Let me get the mic back over here. All right. It says, studies show that women shoulder bulk their effort. Oh, okay. This is kind of a preamble here.
Hold on, you ain't finna go start this off as if I'm not here. This dude, did he chuck trees at her?
Yeah, so studies show that women shoulder the bulk of the effort when it comes to the holidays. And for one woman, the Christmas season turned into a spectacle simply because she dared to ask her husband for help. He repeatedly threw a Christmas tree at the long-suffering wife after she asked him for help with cooking and has been since arrested on felony charges, including violation of an injunction, false imprisonment, and domestic battery.
That's kidnapping.
Yeah.
Smokey.
Apparently he was a super controlling husband.
I have to question our friendship at this point. Why did you not throw your damn headphones and walk out with me? This is outrageous.
Well, the turtles was outrageous too.
Yeah,
but I figured if I can make it through that one, I mean, throwing a Christmas tree. But then again,
oh Lord, is there more? Is there more? There's more?
Yeah, this is a long story. I mean, this broke down. This is broken down into sections. Like, there's a section where she was asking for help,
Oh my
breaking the
God.
Christmas tree, assault.
Assault?
The police arrive,
Arrested.
arrested. Apparently, this was a giant ordeal.
Listen,
Yeah.
next time we get a story like that, dude, he threw Christmas trees at her.
Yes.
Man. Shout out to our Floridians.
Yeah, and shout out to the wife.
I hope the wife's okay.
Yeah. You do not need that.
Yeah, that's one thing me and Smokey have always stood on. We just don't put your hands on a lady. It's okay to defend yourself. Now, she's coming at you with a knife or got a gun at you. It's okay to defend yourself.
Don't die, yeah.
It's okay. Thank you. Don't die.
Yeah.
But don't put your hands on a woman, man. Don't do that. Don't do that. Well, Sal, in 2011,
Yeah.
that was
What the
your What the Florida. That's what we do here on the Trash Talkers podcast on What the Florida. Guys, listen, this was a good one here. We enjoyed hanging out with you guys, and we do this every single Tuesday. We got more reactions to come this week. Guys, you let us know what interesting facts that happen to be true within music down in the comment section. And if you want us to do a part 2 from Ranker,
Yeah, we will do more. From Ranker.
From Ranker.com, you guys let us know. We'll do more down in the comment section, or we'll switch over to another one next Tuesday. And you got anything else?
I think that's it for this week.
That's it for this week, guys. Thank y'all so much for tuning in to the Trash Talkers podcast. And with that being said, my name is Mary J. Hollywood 6. Buzz.
I am Larry Smokey Ramirez.
And we are
over
and
out.
Deuces.
Yeah.
How dare you throw a Christmas tree?
I don't know, but an army of turtles.
Turtles?
Man, we might can make that work.